Can you hear the waves crashing against ancient cliffs? Imagine breathing in salty ocean air, feeling the warmth of the Queensland sun, and standing above turquoise water stretching to the horizon. This is Noosa National Park, so beautiful that over 1.6 million visitors come each year, and that's exactly the problem. One person walking a track isn't an issue, and neither is 10, but eventually a walking trail becomes something else entirely, a geological force. Located on Gubbi Gubbi country, the national park at Noosa, also known as Wantima, is a sacred place protecting a spectacular landscape. Visitor pressure contributes to erosion along Noosa's coastal walk and how Geographic Information Systems (GIS) can help identify future degradation hotspots. The headlands, rocky shore platforms, and beaches preserve evidence of coastal evolution, weathering, and sediment movement that have shaped this land over millions of years. The park also supports koalas, glossy black cockatoos, and diverse ecosystems. And people value this coastline for recreation, culture, and the connection to nature. The challenge is not simply erosion, it is the interaction between natural processes and human disturbance. Longshore drift, storm erosion, and wave action constantly reshape the coast. Concentrated foot traffic removes vegetation, widens tracks, and exposes soil. Maintaining near complete ground cover is critical on sloping land because vegetation slows runoff and protects soil from eroding. Once vegetation is lost, erosion accelerates. Several visitors have also reported crowded paths, litter, and difficulty connecting with nature during peak periods. A degradation risk assessment undertaken for this study identified visitor pressure and coastal erosion as the two highest threats. Rather than waiting for damage to appear, GIS can identify where future erosion is most likely to occur. By combining elevation data, slope analysis, vegetation cover, coastal hazard mapping, and visitor access routes, a risk model can be created. The highest risk locations are where steep slopes, vegetation loss, and heavy visitor use overlap. The most likely future hotspots occur around Alexandria and Granite Bay, and the Dolphin Point to Hell's Gates section of the coastal walk. Importantly, recent track upgrades, trail hardening, and rehabilitation projects have successfully reduced impacts in several areas. However, repairs alone are reactive. A stronger approach is predictive geoconservation. GIS helps prioritize boardwalk placement, revegetation programs, temporary seasonal closures, and to monitor recovering areas. Visitor education and optional virtual experiences could also reduce pressure on sensitive locations while improving accessibility. A geotourism challenge. People come because it's a slice of paradise. Protecting it means managing how we experience it. One footprint rarely matters. Millions do.